the sound. 91.1 talks, it is spreading up around. Raise your hands, let the whole world know. Together we can help our children grow. Prevention starts with a single voice, helping our youth make a better choice. Standing for justice, honor and pride. With the community unified. We lesson planted, every life inspired. Lifting ambitions higher and higher. With courage, guidance and dedication, we strengthen the next generation. Yeah!
So we're getting ready to take in front, and yes, Corporal is still outside of the country. We'll be chatting with him at about 1:30. In the meantime, we have the Seafarers Association with us once more, and of course, Roland Stewart.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Taking in Front. As Alex has now mentioned to you all, Corporal Sharbodie is out of the country, but however, every now and then, probably every day, he'll be dropping in to give us little capsules of what's taking place and a little upgrades on what's taking place in America as far as policing and the youth is concerned. But however, this afternoon we have the Seafarers, members of the Seafarers, Mr. Shadow, well, he's often known as Shadow. You want to tell us your real name, sir?
David Stanley McLeod.
Right. We have David Stanley McLeod as well as Mr. Abu. I remember your name, right?
Yes.
Mr. Abu. Welcome, gentlemen, to the program Taking in Front. Now, Mr. Shadow, you're the real man, starting with you. You have to tell us the latest, the last time when we were here. The time before that, I remember you said that you all had a meeting with Minister Geraldine John. And
no, we didn't have a meeting with her.
What? Just a hookup?
A call. Yeah.
All right, a call, a conversation with her.
Yeah.
You all want to tell us, so far, any updates, what has been taking place so far?
All right. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago.
Mm-hmm.
This is members of TSEC, seeking the interests of all seafarers throughout the world, not only Trinidad and Tobago. We seek the interests of all seafarers, that seafarers must get what is due to them, no gender barrier, and the rights of the seafarer, that Trinidad and Tobago must know what is the value of a seafarer, what is a seafarer, what a seafarer does, and how to come to be a seafarer. Well, let me correct this with Brother Roland here this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Minister of Works and Transport, Mrs. John, we did not have a meeting with her. I spoke to her on the phone and requesting a meeting. I told her how much letter we keep sending to she and all the other ministers who involved and who could do something in the seafaring industry, the maritime and seafaring industry, for seafarers to create employment in Trinidad and Tobago. She told me, resend me letter. I send me letter. And while we was talking on the phone, I request to meet with her to sit down and explain some of the things that seafarers are facing and all the jobs that is there on the ships that is working for Trinidad and Tobago, who charter to take cargo in and out of Trinidad and Tobago, starting with the sea bridge. The sea bridge is Trinidad Tobago.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the workers on the sea bridge, any foreigners have to get work permit to work from Trinidad to Tobago. The ships that working for NP, they also have to get work permit. The sea bridge they have no permanent job. They work 3 months, and after 3 months, the company who managing and who crewing, they let them go. They doesn't know when they get in the next 3 months. They have no job security, which those vessels belongs to us. And this is thing that we have to share for the nation to know. The past government took a loan from the Australian government so that the Australian will get work to build those vessels. We are paying back for those vessels still. I sure that they are stand to correct for correction. I sure that those vessels has not finished payback. We try to talk to ministers in the government before those ships, well, they started building, ask them to send up engineers before any machinery start installing in these vessels, so that our engineers will know where everything is and how to manage and to maneuver. They never pay us no mind, they never send nobody. When the ships finish build and they come into Trinidad, we hear is foreign officers. When they arrive in Trinidad, they put the lowest rating on board the vessel. And all now still have foreigners. When we have young men and women who train in UTT, captain, chief engineer. When one chief engineer was here in a program with us, up to this time, they still have foreigners on board these vessels. They bring one called the Blue Wave. Now the APD James, the Boko Reef, the Galleon Passage, and the Spirit, they belongs to Trinidad and Tobago. They shouldn't be having no foreign officers on board because we have qualified seafarers there. They have one now called the Golden Spray. We don't know what's happening with it. We don't know. All we hearing is foreign crew, which they are paying 25,000 US a day for that vessel to operate here. It's an old vessel. We don't mind it's an old vessel as long as it is seaworthy. We want the jobs on it. As far as we understand, no one is working on it. The one before that, which was the Blue Spray, the Blue Wave, no one was working on it. No Trinbagonian. So we want to know from the government, the Prime Minister, the Transport Minister, and all the ministers who involved, why Trinidad and Tobago seafarers is not getting the opportunity to work on the ships that is working for the sea bridge. And now, don't have me wrong, the lowest rating is what we is getting, and with no job security. If them ship remain here for, let we say, 35 years, the seafarers, the local seafarers working there, won't have no job security, no compensation, and they will just walk away like that. But this one, what here, it's older than the other one, but in a better condition. Now again, we don't mind that. All we concern is that our seafarers should be working there, because before we used to have in the chartered agreement that as long as we have the qualified people, they have the first opportunity. But we don't know who changed that, if that changed. Now, you have a next clause used to be in the agreement. If you doesn't want to employ we people on board, you have to take a crew and pay them while they are ashore. That is not happening because we are not hearing nobody getting that kind of money. Now, with the next set of vessel we have, what is surety employment supposed to be for Trinbagonian? The vessel that transporting gas and oil for NP, they here over 30 years, not one Trinbagonian on board. They are working from Point 14, Pointe-à-Pierre, Silot, Tobago. These seafarers have to get work permit to work here. We want to know why our seafarers are not getting jobs. Well, don't talk about the female. The female officers who is mate and engineer, there is a gender barrier. We want that to move. As long as you qualify, it is equal. You're supposed to be getting the same salary as any male. Now, the ships that is bringing the gas and oil, which coming from, I think it's Jamaica now, but I stand to correct, not one Trinbagonian. We don't know what is the charter agreement, which we supposed to have on board at least 75 to 50% of the job force, because we are paying all the cost of these vessels. The government, I have to say, is putting food on foreigners' table and leaving our seafarers hungry, that people who went to UTT, Caribbean Fishery, have to go and look for work elsewhere. In the offshore operation, there's a lot going on, but it's just a handful of local seafarers. We want that to change. They're going on revamp the steel mill. Ships will be bringing the iron ore to make the iron. We want our seafarers to be on board that. We want to help our young men and women to turn away from a life of crime and violence. And this is what will help, because it's a lot of employment. We also want the nation to know that the seafarers is who feed the world. Why we are not involved in it? We used to be involved in it. What is happening? They have free training for MIC, NTA, civilian camp, and seafarers apply. They are not getting no free training. We need to get free training to help the young men and women. They are working for US dollar. With Treasury is crying out for US dollar. That will help to build our economy. So we want to hear from Minister of Transport, the Prime Minister. We would like to know when we send out our letters, email, and try to make call, if the Prime Minister and the Minister does get our letters to know what is taking place. If the secretaries does deliver our letters to them, that they will know and call us in for a meeting that we could sit down and discuss. The Shipping Act, which supposed to become law, that it will have legislation for our seafarers, that we as retirees won't be here fighting. We will be here talking the nice thing what is happening. It is not happening for us. So we want to know what taking place. This is why we are on the air. And as Brother Roland said the last time to the nation, we are paying for our program. We are begging our seafarers to join with us to help to pay for program that those in authority will hear, the private investor and the government who investing in the shipping industry. Let me hand over to me. Abu here.
Yo, Mr. Bo, we just have about 4 minutes before we end the program. So what would you like to say, Mr. Abu?
Well, similar. We are actually rallying for the ministers or people involved to look at our plight or the plight of the young people in Trinidad and Tobago, in that there are unemployment, but there is a lot of employment around the seafarers industry, and no one is being employed. Now, to become a seafarer, you don't need all qualification to say, well, this is a barrier. You're interested in working, you get your paperwork together, you go and you do your course, which is the pre-C course, you get your paperwork together, and the opportunity is there, right on the waterfront. As Brother Shadow said, the employment is there, but it is given to foreigners. Why it is Trinidad and Tobago seafarers or nationals are not being looked at. And that's about, our plight, to know that we have a situation where crime and these things are concerned, and the ministers or whoever involved are not seeing that as an avenue to open up and absorb some of the locals. And when I say locals, Trinidad and Tobago's youths.
Yeah, well, all right. People, we're just about to end the program. It's just about around 1:30. Mr. Shadow, we just want to thank everybody for coming out and hope that everything turns out all right with you all in the near future. So if there's anything, people, just have a beautiful afternoon. We will be waiting to hook up with Mr. Sharbodie very soon.
Yes, he will be calling us in a short while. We'll take a break right now. The Seafarers Association will also have a spot inside the next hour as well. So stay tuned for that.
Ready to unlock your next getaway? Switch to Be Mobile, the fastest mobile network, and you could win
a 4-night Tobago staycation for you and 4 persons.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Sharbodie. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Sharbodie. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most.
All the unlovely. Oh yeah. People, are you ready for a brand new discovery? We call it Calypso. Calypso. Calypso music. rhythm make you feel alright. We gonna jam it through the night. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, Calypso. Can I have a Monday? Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, Calypso. I say that I am the seed of the crowding tiger now. I got to sing, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, Calypso. All down through the middle passage. We can stand before them now with this mighty message. Oh yes. It is a living vibration, rooted deep within my Caribbean. Lyrics to make a politician cringe, or turn a woman's body into. I tell you, shake it mama, yeah. It is a sweet soca music, Calypso. You could have never refuse it, Calypso. Let me tell you now, we make you shake like a Shango, Calypso. Why the hell you shaking? You don't know that's Calypso. Everybody sing, Calypso, Calypso, Calypso music. Yeah, yeah, Calypso, Calypso, Calypso. The rhythm make you feel alright. We gonna jam it through the night. Why yeah, yeah, why yeah, yeah, why yeah, Calypso. Oh yeah. Why yeah, yeah, why yeah, yeah, why yeah, Calypso. I say that I am the seed of Attila now. I'm like a honey, I got to sing. Oh yeah, yeah, why yeah, yeah, why yeah, Calypso. The man who does not know his history, everything in his life would be such a mystery. You hear me? I can still hear lion roar through Greenwich Village. Executor kills them dead on the ribbon blue. You hear me? Oh, you hear me? Lord Invader conquers Berlin, but Berlin's hard this time. Lord Kitchener making all London feel so new. Lord Beginner and Terror too. Fitzroy Coleman fingers dancing on the fret. And when you think that it's true, he has start nothing yet. Carnegie Hall, graced by the presence of Sparrow. Oh, and when Sparrow done with the tail, hear them shouting, don't go, Sparrow, don't go. Why? Calypso. You're damn right. Calypso. You're damn right. Calypso. I say you're damn right. You're damn right. Yeah. Damn right. Calypso. Damn right. Calypso. Oh, you're damn right. Calypso. The rhythm make them feel alright. We're gonna jam it through the night. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, Calypso. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, Calypso. I say that I am the seed of the spoiler, but spoiler say, I want to fall. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, Calypso. Trinidad, we gonna rise. We gonna rise. From the time the first bamboo cut, and we drag it down from up in them St. Anne's Hills. Oh, you hear me? You hear me? From the day the first chant will lead the band. The real jamming style look tonight. We jamming, we jamming, we jamming, we jamming, we jamming it still. Creating a rhythm that could be deadly like Headley, but only this time we see the lyric and the melody. We're sending the soul to the boundary. From the bongo drum to the roller the tassa. Well, ever since Europe come and she make bassa bassa. We jamming it, Calypso, Calypso, Calypso music. Yeah, yeah, Calypso, Calypso, Calypso. The rhythm make you feel alright. We gonna jam it through the night. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, Calypso. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, Calypso. We singing oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, Calypso. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, Calypso. Hey, boom, dig it. Bongo de, bongo de, oh, bongo de, bongo de, bongo de, reggaeton, bongo de, bongo de, bongo de, Panama mumbe, bongo de, bongo dunga. This is no longer Gene Pierre Complex. We changing the name. This is now the Holy Temple of Soca. Reverend Brother in attendance, dearly beloved. We are gathered here tonight for one thing and one thing only. That is to get out the hand saved. We come here to get out the hand saved. We come here to get out the hand. What? We come here to get out the hand. Everybody say yeah. Oh. I've got a sword in my hand, Lord. Help me to use it well. Hold on, hold on, hold on, it is a living vibration, rooted deep within my Caribbean belly. Lyrics to make a politician cringe, or turn a woman's body into jelly. Shake it mama, yeah. Sweet soca music, Calypso. Never refuse it, Calypso. Shake like a Shango, Calypso. Why the hell you shaking, you don't know, Calypso. Everybody sing, Calypso. Calypso. Calypso music, yeah, yeah. Calypso, Calypso, Calypso. The rhythm make you feel alright. We gonna jam it through the night. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, Calypso. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, Calypso. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, Calypso. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Why, yeah, 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 yeah.
Hey, all right, and we enjoyed that one from David Rudder himself. Calypso music.
I mean, any tune from David Rudder, you must enjoy it.
Correct. And speaking of music, Roland, you have a musical segment lined up.
Of course,
inside
of course.
Beyond Limits.
Yes, as always on a
Thursday.
Yes. We're looking forward to that.
All right.
So people, for those who are now joining us, we have members of the Seafarers Association inside here. Shadow, Mr. David McCano, as well as McCloud. Oh, McCloud.
Yeah. McCloud.
Right. So we continue with Taking in Front.
Yes, right? We continue with Taking in Front.
I think our corporal wanted to talk about the police posts again today. He wanted to give that some more attention. But I also believe he's having a little bit of an issue.
Yeah, he's having some connection problem because we're supposed to be having him on.
Yeah. So he wanted to talk about giving the commissioner a chance to deliver.
Yes, he said so. He said so.
Yeah, about the police mobile posts. Personally, I think the mobile posts, it's a wonderful idea. I think they have. This hasn't done before in the past, but not on such a large scale. But it's very necessary indeed. I don't think there's anyone out there who's opposed to it.
Just because I remember some time ago,
majority.
many years ago, they had a police mobile unit. If you remember, somewhere down by Cipriani statue. You remember
Yes,
that?
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I think
you remember that,
also-
Bacano?
I think I also remember that.
The eye in the sky, around that time that the eye in the sky turned
was
too.
around that by the Savannah, the Queen's Park Savannah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there was another one in San Juan, if I'm not mistaken.
I think I hear that
You see?
after yesterday or something.
So yeah,
On another station.
But I mean, it was there for quite a while, and then all of a sudden it just disappeared. I mean, I never knew what
Right.
become of it.
right.
All I knew that you weren't seen it again.
Let's
You
put
know.
those mobile posts all around the country, man.
But I support it full because here in Scorpion, they had police and soldier used to station the 24/7 when things wasn't going right.
Up in Scorpion.
Yeah.
All right.
And it make the place come back normal now.
Well, look at that, yeah.
It's a good thing.
Very good
Just
thing.
now, just the automobile, they will be changing, you know,
Yes.
and not no posts like you could be comfortable.
Yeah, because as Corporal Sharbodie was saying, Officer Sharbodie was saying, you know, with the mobile unit thing, you know, you could always move around.
Yeah.
You see. So, I mean, he's up, the last time I spoke to him, I think said he was in Baltimore.
Yes, that was yesterday, I think.
Yeah, Baltimore. You know, and it was proven to be a big success, you know, story up in those places, you know, Baltimore, that kind of thing.
Well, I used to run in the rough time. It wasn't easy.
Uh-huh. Well, look at that. I mean,
Wasn't
fortunately, we
easy.
have somebody who could speak about the experience.
Yeah. Baltimore, he had a street called Baltimore Street. That was the rough joint.
Yeah.
They used to, the agent of the ship used to warn us not to go there online because he always had some shooting there. And as I have a brother living there now, and he telling me the same Baltimore Street now is houses, and the place cool. You hardly hear in a shooting taking place.
Right.
So we need that here.
Yeah, so you fully support
Full,
what the police
100%.
commissioner and them is trying to do. You know, because the last thing too, apart from that, you know, you have the talk of right now in the newspaper is that they are constructing these police stations, police boats, the joint army and police, you know, combining the army and the police.
Yeah.
Right.
That's really important too.
Yes, because you see, you'll have the police presence all over. Right, you'll have police presence all over.
Correct.
And you know, we had this political thing which we wouldn't get into, but you know, the last thing you know, is that they are trying to construct one at the Hearts grounds.
Well, that's the problem one right now.
Yes. You know,
And they put in one by Grand
Bazaar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's my view. I mean, I fully support the combining of the police and the army
Yeah.
Yeah.
because of the kind of guns and thing. I mean, see, you're not dealing with ordinary criminals these days. You know, you're dealing with high-powered guns,
Well,
AR-15 and all
I
that.
doesn't say guns, you know, I just say machine.
Yeah, machines. You're correct. Yeah, so the kind of weapons you have these days, you really need some kind of military input.
Yeah.
You know, because you know, police training and military training is two kind of training. Huh?
Correct.
And you
Yeah,
see, the main thing too is like, if the soldier at least apprehend you, is the police to charge.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that where it go hand in hand.
Yes.
The soldier might make the arrest, but the police is to do the charging.
Yes.
And this is kind of, if you need to combine, you just get the job done.
And all the bad and big gang thing then, as soon as the soldier
Yeah, it's a different story.
enter the area is a
Yeah,
different
it's a
thing.
different story.
But
Yes,
the first
yes,
place I see that with the soldier is Jamaica.
Yeah, because though Jamaica has, well, I mean, we were also kind of like piggybacking
Yeah.
on the Jamaica experience.
Yes.
When they were talking about this,
Soldier.
the zone off thing,
Yeah.
the Zozo thing they were talking about recently. You know, I know
in the
Jamaica.
early time, in the 70s and thing, in Jamaica, when they have roadblock, it's tank and armored vehicles on the road. We may just have police in a jeep.
Yeah. Because remember the level of violence in Jamaica was a different level of violence.
But it's him down.
Yeah, it's simmered down a lot. And I mean, people like you all would know because you all are well-traveled people being seafarers. You all would have been not only in Trinidad, but also in Jamaica and that kind of thing regularly.
Even in the States, some of the port we used to go was rough. Rough. It's you have certain port as black man, when you go there, you can't walk alone.
You see what I mean?
You sure get a beating.
Yeah, this I mean, people like you. I mean, because, it's glad for people, the listeners, to be listening to hear seafarers, they could give you their experience because these are well-traveled gentlemen, right? They have been all over the world.
Yeah.
So when it comes to crime and that kind of thing, they have a good idea as to what crime is not and what it can do and the level of crime in the various countries, especially Caribbean countries like Jamaica.
And
you see, before the crime is committed, is what we are actually lobbying for here now.
Yeah.
To get the people to put down the guns and not look at crime as being a source of income or, some means of living.
Because there's an old saying that prevention is better than cure.
Better than cure. And you see,
Don't wait for it to happen.
as we said last interview,
Yeah.
which was like 3 weeks ago, the young policeman who had gotten killed in Kelly Village.
Yes.
A young guy, 19 years, died over that.
That's the one who was buried just recently here.
Yes.
About a week ago.
About a week ago, they buried the police guy. But the
Sorry,
guy who was
person.
involved with at least trying to rob the policeman, he was 19 years.
Yeah, I saw that.
well, that is the age
This is the
limit.
time when they need to get them, to prevent them from going in to these kind of,
But see, if Corporal Sharbodie were here, he would tell you because, he is part of a main player in terms of the St. James Police Youth Group. And he always emphasized, and I support what he's always saying, you always try to catch them from young. And I mean, the Police Youth Group try and involve them in some kind of sport, that kind of thing, because they will have, how the saying goes? Yes, for idle hands.
Find work for idle hands.
And
this is thing.
And I mean, it is very true. I mean, people you all will know,
Yeah.
the older folks,
Yeah.
the elders will always say that in Carnage and all over.
Yeah.
Try and always get your children busy doing something, whether it's learning music, whether it's taking extra lessons, put them in a football club, a cricket club, some kind of thing to keep them occupied.
And I will tell you something. The young men and women happy to be a seafarer. Happy to be a seafarer, where they is getting the opportunity to go right up to the top. In we time, is few used to get the opportunity to go up to the top, but we had the talent, the skills, but just that, we was kept down by the white man. You can't hide to say that.
Yeah.
We was a threat to the white man because of the talent and the skills we have. So they used to block us by alcohol happening a big way. Is when the government come and build 4 tankers that we start to produce. We was producing, because he had English company, he used to take cadet, that is who training to be officers. But when we had we own vessel, like them vessel, we produce a lot of cadet. Most of the pilot right now, the sea pilot, is who came out from UTT and from them vessel what we had.
Yeah, and if we still at that level of recruitment and that kind of level of care, as far as the seafarers, the young people are concerned.
Yeah.
I mean, all of that will reduce the crime.
But
the
that
crime
is
rate.
what we are fighting to get reduced. Because watch me, he could knock on your door the same way. And the people who in authority, he could knock on the door the same way because the criminal ain't free to go nowhere right now.
And if you remember, even down Carnage and in other places, you said youth camp.
Yes.
Right? I mean, you had the boys industrial, you had
Yeah.
the youth camp and all of that.
Yeah.
Sometime after the youth camp, a lot of people used to go into the military, the army, and that kind of thing. And all of that, was keeping a check on crime.
Exactly,
Yeah,
because you
because
had an opportunity.
from primary school, a guy will sign up to go in some youth camp.
Or the
And
scout.
you learn a trade or something one time. So
Youth camp was
you had
youth camp was a
opportunities.
very popular thing with young
Yes,
people,
There's none
Shagaramas
now.
had a big one.
I believe that what I'm saying. I remember that.
Yeah.
That used to be on the road, like the road to Macarip, if I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah. Up inside Macquarie.
I know guys from Point Commander who signed up and went quite point because they couldn't get into Shagaramas. It was full. So they had to go wherever they could be accepted.
Yeah, because youth camp was a very popular thing.
Yeah, at that
Even-
time it was full in.
Even Tobago,
Yes.
Remember Tobago, the youth camp?
Yeah.
And I know
Mount
people
St.
from
George.
Trinidad.
Yeah.
A lot of people from Trinidad used to
Went
end up in
there,
Tobago.
Yeah.
Wherever you get your opportunity, you try to get in and make use of it.
Yeah.
Because they was teaching everything you could think about.
Especially trade. And I mean, now you have people now complaining
They
in terms
can't
of the
get
lack.
trade, man.
You
See what I'm saying?
And they saying too, like guys with diploma and all sort of PhD, you still need some skill.
Yeah.
You can't depend on this certificate that you could hang on your wall. You need skill. Electrician, welders, plumbers, this, that. That is to build the economy.
I heard recently that there was some kind of talk about trying to reopen the youth camp, if
Yeah.
memory serves me well.
Yeah, I heard it too.
Yeah. So I just hope that, that kind of path, that they will follow that path in terms of trying to open the youth camps and that kind of thing.
But you see what TSEC is doing? As you will know, a lot of young people who are around the waterfront, like the east-west corridor, south, seeing all these ships coming in, their effort is to get on a vessel to work, But it's the opening. And, I blame both government, not only this government. I'm not dragging nobody through the mud, but I'm blaming both government because they seeing how many vessels does be in the Gulf, they anchor, how much charter by the private investor and the government enterprise. They know that.
Yeah.
One minister used to make sure and have meeting at least every month with we when we newly started is Fazl Karim. Because he see the value in it.
And I mean, since then, you all haven't had like that kind of interaction with ministers?
No. After we never had we never stop writing. I have a cabinet I bill in a little office I have in my house. Every letter I send out, I make a copy and put there. So that if they call on me, well, bring your copy what you send out. They will see everyone date. Because when you type on your computer, you put in on the date one time, everything for you. Yeah. But I was expecting better from the government ministers with this wrongs because they know about us. We used to be having meeting with almost every ministry who was involved in the maritime industry, in the shipping industry. So yes, it's true they have is new people there, but they must have something to remember them that these guys used to be fighting for that. Look at how much employment Israel employment
and nobody take to the streets yet.
Yeah, well, all right, gentlemen. We have to look to try and get ready for the news. So what, Alec, we'll just play a little tune and come back into the next hour.
Okay, sure, we'll do just that.
Of course,
Stay
man.
tuned. So Beyond Limits comes up right after the news.
Yeah.
And with the Seafarers Association once more.